Happy Monday and happy first week of fall, the beginning first week of fall, and it sure didn't feel like it today. However, with the rain showers around and then quickly warming up with that sunshine, we did get a couple little rainbows around the coastal empire and low country, and I got a really great one from Midway from a friend down there, and I posted it to my page, and hopefully that made your day. And these temperatures certainly did not make anybody's day. 90 does not feel like fall. It actually feels like the end of August, because our average temperature normally this time of year is 84. We woke up to 72, and that's what our wake-up temperatures will be close to. We got a really good treat Saturday morning, and some of us woke up into the 60s Sunday morning, but normally 66 is our average wake-up temperature. So we're not feeling that. We got a lot of warm, sticky air around. And take a look at this. We are going to stay in the 90s at least for 3 days. We're talking about 90 tomorrow, 92 Wednesday, 90 Thursday. We'll see a slow decline in temperatures. Can you guys see that? Slow decline in temperatures as we head toward next Monday. We're looking at a series of cold fronts trying to make their way to the coastal empire and low country. But during summer, those cold fronts, they're kind of misnomers, and they kind of stall out and don't quite make it here. However, series of cold fronts will try to make their way through. We've got a better chance of rain come Saturday and Sunday. I think the cloud coverage is really what's going to hold our temperatures in the upper 80s, excuse me. And then Monday, 86 degrees. We will wait and see and that last cold front to see if we're really going to feel the effects of it. Drier air, maybe less humid, but temperatures will probably still be in the middle 80s heading into next work week. So right now, our Safe Touch Security First Alert Live radar, take a look at this. We were tracking a little bit of shower activity and a couple of storms in Hampton right around the 7 o'clock newscast. Those have made their way across the river and into Sylvania. Sylvania dry now, but watch how this loop, well, it's not, yeah, there it goes. The loop moved out of Sylvania, moved into Jenkins County, and now in Burke, and really just kind of exploded here. I think a little bit of an outflow boundary developed, and it's still pretty warm. So usually at 9 o'clock, we don't kind of see that activity, especially such isolated activity, but I think a couple of boundaries collided here, and we are seeing some really good rain. So hopefully if you're in Millen, you're hearing that, not really affected by it, the downpours in southern Burke County. Overall view of coastal empire and low country and really the southeast. Okay, so I put the water vapor on here. We've got dry air back to the west. And hopefully we can kind of feel some of that dry air in a couple of days, but it's going to be really humid for the next couple of days. See this out here? That is Invest 98L. And before I get into something tropical, I'm going to say hey to some people, and I really want to say hi to everybody. I know I probably miss a couple of people, but just want to say hey, Alicia Howe, my girl up in Guyton, how are you doing? Aaron Turagno, Kaysen, or Chasen, excuse me if I mispronounced that. Nadia, how are you? Grady, Judy, Ron, Zelly, Candace, and I can't go far enough to say hi. And Linda Hall, thank you so much for saying hello. Thank you for continuing to watch WTOC, and hopefully we can continue to help you and any weather questions that you have. So let's talk about Invest 98L. This is the 8 o'clock update. And right now it is moving west-northwest at 13 miles an hour. That is a good clip. Winds at 30, 35. It'll probably become a tropical depression. It does have a 50% chance of becoming a tropical depression. And this is where it's moving. So if you know anybody in the Outer Banks, the little corner here, Myrtle Beach, the good part about this, and let me go back to the water vapor. So we do have some dry air wrapped around this, and it still does have a 50% chance of developing into something tropical, something named. The next name is Michael, because we do have Kirk and Leslie out there. Well, remnants of Kirk. Kirk developed and then went kaput, and I'll show you where remnants of Kirk are. But this would be Michael. So watch this dry air and most of the moisture on the right-hand side of the storm. So they will get some rain in North Carolina. They don't need it, but they will get some rain out of this, and hopefully the winds won't be too bad, and hopefully it won't hamper any of their cleanup efforts. But any rain on top of what they already have is really a detriment to what's going on up there, some of the flooding. 48 hours, 5 days, a 50-50 shot of becoming Michael. Let's take a wide view here. It sure looks like Kirk is trying to reform, okay? So this is remnants of Kirk. The last advisory for Kirk came out, I think at 11 a.m. saying that they were going to stop putting advisories out. But it looks like it has some good rotation. The problem is you see all these cloud tops back to the east of the storm. That's wind shear, kind of tearing it apart. But I wouldn't be surprised if the National Hurricane Center, because it does have to have a 50-50 shot of redevelopment in the next 5 days, tracking that as it heads toward the Leeward Islands. So this up here is subtropical storm Joyce, and Joyce has, excuse me, I did that at 5. Excuse me, this is Leslie. Sorry, we are on L's because the next name is Michael. Leslie is subtropical in nature. Leslie will actually try to form with something just to the north of it. You can't really see it here on satellite and radar. And it may become tropical at the end of the week, and then it's just going to sit over there. But it'll be really impressive on satellite and radar. Joyce could become, dang it, Leslie, sorry, may become a major hurricane, but hopefully just sit tight right there. It will not have a lot of movement. In fact, it'll wrap around and just kind of stay there. So let's go ahead and go hour by hour for you. We do have those isolated shower possibilities because we see that onshore flow. Take a look at this. We got some rain showers. Doesn't look like anything too intense from Invest 98L, but we'll keep an eye on that. 7 a.m. mostly dry, maybe an isolated sprinkle here and there because of that onshore flow. 1 o'clock, sea breeze tries to make its way inland, popping off a few showers, maybe even, I'm not going to just keep this in Charleston, this try to make its way down to Beaufort County. But overall, 6 o'clock Tuesday, some showers south of McIntosh County, maybe include McIntosh County and Wayne County, but overall a much drier day for our Tuesday. Now we only have 20% in for Wednesday, starting off dry. Not a lot of shower activity associated with Invest 98L, so that is good for North Carolina and the Piedmont area and Myrtle Beach and the Georgetown, South Carolina area. We're dry at 12 o'clock, but we're watching that. Remember I was talking about a couple of fronts making its way through? So impulse showers may be late in the day, and with our hot temperatures, we may be tracking some later showers, but still we're going to keep that at 20% for our Wednesday. All right, so Tuesday's highs, it does not feel like fall, right? 92 high in Jessup, 90 Baxley. 90 Savannah, 90 Rankin, 90 Statesboro. What does it feel like? 94, 95. Sorry. 88 Beaufort, 89 Hampton, 90 Ridgeland, 91 Hardeeville. So here's the 7-day, and these are our rain chances as we move through Thursday and Friday. You know, I may move this up, may talk about a little heavier shower activity Wednesday for most of the day. We'll keep it at 20%, but maybe as we head into the sunset hours, we'll bump it up to maybe, let's say 30 to 40, especially west of 95. Stalled out cold front, 40-40 shot of showers and storms Thursday, Friday. Not a complete washout for the weekend, but afternoon showers and storms. And that final front may push its way all the way through the coastal empire and low country and bring our temperatures down. Average high this time of year I showed you earlier is 84. Look for more fall-like temperatures next week. Next week we'll cross our fingers from that. That's hopefully if that cold front makes its way through. So let's see how y'all doing out there. Alex Barbie, what's up? And Joseph Connor says, hey, so happy y'all, and I'm happy too, and I appreciate everyone, and I appreciate working at WTOC. Okay, thank you so much for joining this DigiCast. I will see you tomorrow night at 9. If you missed any of this, it's on Apple TV, it's on your Roku, it's on Amazon Fire. It's going to be posted to the app, and hopefully you can stay up for the news at 11. I'll see you later. Good night.